You know what I realized about this society nowadays? They want us dumb. They want us to all be doing the same shit because it's easier to control us that way. Now, this ain't a video about like, oh, we live in a matrix and we gotta escape. You can't escape the matrix, bro. The only way to escape is really just to go within. But that's another topic for another time. What they really want is for all of us to be doing the same shit, wearing the same clothes, following the same routine, eating the same food, doing the same shit. So that the moment somebody steps outside of that and says, no, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to go to the park. I'm going to be by myself today. No, I need to study or whatever. It becomes a problem for a lot of people. And that really made me realize, it really made me think like, yo, they want us dumb as fuck. They want us to be so stupid. They want us to be docile so that it's easier to control us. They don't want free thinkers. They don't want entrepreneurs. They want employees.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Terrence Carter. TC Talks, TC Fitness. I'm gladly here with y'all. Back at it again with a new YouTube video. So, today's video, definitely here to talk to you guys, whether you are Gen Z or you guys are a millennial like myself. Here to talk to you guys about us realizing the trap when it comes down to corporate America. Now, as y'all can see on the TV, shout outs to my bro Josh, even though I don't know him personally. His YouTube channel is Stock Market Live, and yeah, I can see stock market charts is right on the TV, right? So, corporate America is indeed a trap, mentally, financially, and spiritually. I feel people should honestly learn how to at least find a way to bet on themselves before they get trapped in the vicious cycle of trading time for money for the next 25, 30, 40 years of your life for a corporation. Now, majority of people would allow fear to get in the way of actually taking a chance on themselves, right? And in no way, shape, or form am I telling y'all to just quit your job today, bro. But there comes this realization of looking at the older generation and seeing how programmed they are, right? Trading your life away for a comfortable paycheck, a pension, and one day you get to retire from the workforce. That is a life of, I'm not taking no risk on myself. I'm gonna live my life for the job, and I'm just gonna get comfortable and be okay with making this paycheck. Now, in this generation, in our generation, right, millennials and Gen Z, we see that, and we say to ourselves, well, we have the internet age where we can make money on the internet. Why not take a chance on that? We have more information and knowledge of the stock market. Why not try to bet on ourselves and put some of this money to work so that I can learn a skill that's able to free me from having to work for somebody else? You're not gonna fire yourself, so you're gonna put in the work when it comes down to building something for yourself. So many people are unsatisfied with their jobs because we're building somebody else's dreams day in and day out, clocking in and clocking out for somebody else's organization, and you don't get no say. You don't get to how can I say it? You don't get to determine how much you make per hour. You don't get to determine how much your salary is. You signed up for the job. You're absolutely right. But we're seeing the corporate trap. We're seeing how we get gaslit. I had somebody write under one of my TikToks, yo, bro, you need to resign from the job. And this is a person that's in the upper. So I laughed. I responded back and I laughed. And I said, all y'all like to do is gaslight people. And that's it. Because y'all don't like when people speak out on the truth about, the 9-to-5 system, the jobs. Y'all don't like when people are tuned in on reality. Y'all are, when I say y'all, I mean the older generation. Y'all so out of touch with what we have to deal with that y'all just like, man, just man up, just deal with it. We all gotta work. Oh, we all gotta do this, that, and third. It's crazy. So my generation in Gen Z is supposed to be okay with $15 an hour jobs. If you're working a $15 an hour job, that's your fault. But you need a job. Just find a new job. Just pull yourself up by the bootstraps. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. You try to become an entrepreneur, people try to doubt you. You work a job, they think that that's safety and that's security. There is no safety and security in getting a job because you don't own the organization. You don't own the company. You don't own it. A majority of the working class is one paycheck away from losing a lot of things because the lack of financial knowledge. The only way you free yourself, you see these charts right here, bruh? This is how you gonna free yourself from the plantation. The asset moves faster than you ever would working your job and getting paid by the hour. The assets move 24/7. The moment that you allow the paycheck to control the way that you perceive this life is the moment that you end up losing because you get comfortable with getting paid every 2 weeks. You get comfortable with getting paid weekly, but you don't never want to think outside the box. How can I make that same income per day? How can I outpace what I make at the job? How can I make that per day by asset ownership? We see the trap, right? And it don't make it no better that a lot of these kids is coming out of college, student loans through the roof, no jobs is hiring. What are they supposed to do? And then once again, the jobs that are hiring, they're offering low wages or low salaries, depending on what state you live in. Federal minimum wage is still $7.25. That's psychologically insane. Minimum wage out here in New York City is what, $16, $17? Psychologically insane. This is how they keep the working class trapped. We're going to offer you low wages. You're going to stay here 8 hours out your day or 10 hours out your day. You're never going to figure out the rat race. We just need you to work and help the corporations get richer and wealthier while you struggle. Most jobs don't offer overtime. And if they do, you taxed at the highest rate. Your brain is so numb. You don't have no type of creative energy to work on anything outside of the job, bro. It's a vicious cycle, and it's a scary cycle to have that complacency at the job to where you don't even give yourself a chance to work on anything, to build anything that can free you. And once again, they program you to be scared, to have fear. You're fearful to lose the job because of the comfortability. Because, all right, at least I know I'm getting paid every 2 weeks. But your job is not designed to get you rich and wealthy unless lawyers and doctors and the people that make... Okay, that's understandable. Obviously, those are people that we need in the human experience. Those are titles. Those are job titles that we need in the human experience, bro. But the mundane, everyday job that the corporations just are draining you, and in return they give you the paycheck, you making $2,000, $3,000 a month. Find a way to make that in the markets. There's a way. This is what we need to be studying every day. You don't need to be entertained by TV. You don't need to be entertained by sports. All that shit is a distraction. Your financial future is in your hands, bro. The rich people are running the world, bro. The wealthy people is running the world. They don't care about how we feel. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about none of us, bro. They know that the paycheck is a the paycheck is a way to control you. It's like a leash. Come to work. Be here, or else you don't get paid. That's how they program you to think. You don't know how to make money outside this job, bruh. This all you know is how to make money working. But you need money working for you. There's other ways to make money in our generation outside of the W-2 job. And once again, you're not about to get ultra wealthy working for scraps. Be grateful. Be grateful that you have a job. Be grateful that you're getting paid $15 an hour of your life. When you can think of creative ways to generate income and add value to humanity and get paid way more than that, there's no cap that anybody can put on the amount of money that you make. We live in America. But corporations program you to think in lack. They program you to have a lack of self-belief because they want you to... Your belief needs to be at this job. Your creativity at this job. Your life at this job. That's what we want. Your energy. So when you get back home, you tired, you drained, you sad, you gotta wait to get paid. That's how they think of the working class, bro. I tell you every day, I find my way out this system, bro. Them charts. Me working on my own craft. Me building my online business. You subscribe, you do. If you don't, you don't. You watch the video, you do. If you don't, you don't. Life goes on. I'm going to keep grinding. I'm going to keep working. I'd rather build something for myself before I sit there and build the next man's dreams and goals and leave myself hanging. Absolutely not. This is my life. So I'm willing to take that leap of faith. And I'm doing it every day. I'm showing up every day. I'm speaking the truth to y'all. I'm telling y'all what y'all need to hear. If you subscribe, you do. If you don't, you don't. That's not in my control, bruh. Only thing I control is myself. Y'all can see why the working class is so sad and angry and not getting ahead. Because you're working for people that don't care about you or your well-being. You're working for greedy corporations that only care about their profits, right? They don't care about the people. You're working for not enough income to help you sustain yourself. It's enough income to help you to keep you coming back. And the majority of your income goes back out to this system. It comes in, it goes out. You get a paycheck, you pay your bills. You have barely anything left over. You get a paycheck, you don't know how to pay yourself first. You get your paycheck, you don't know how to put some money into the stock market. It's by design. Keep you broke. In survival mode. See the trap, or else you're gonna suffer forever. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Leave some comments below, man. I'm turning up on YouTube, y'all. Let's go.